In this video, we're going to be talking some more about the vowels in the Spanish language, which are A, E, I, O, and U. Now let me say that in Spanish. En este video vamos a hablar más sobre las vocales en español. So vowels in English are vocales. Write it down here for you. Vocales. And let me scroll down to show you some details about them. So I'll always have kind of the way it is spelled in Spanish, then the English way of pronunciation of the Spanish equivalent, and then some Spanish words that use the letter. So let's start with A, which in Spanish it's pronounced as A. And it's pretty much the same way as you would pronounce the A in some English words like father, for example, or car. And this sound and these sounds are going to be the same. Let me show you. The first Spanish word that we have here is alma, which means soul. And you can hear that it's the same as the A in father. Father, alma, okay? Another word, capucha, which means a hood. Again, capucha, father. So this is kind of the sound that you want to get from a Spanish A. If we move on to the E, which in Spanish is pronounced E, it is pretty much the same as pronouncing the word get in English, or let. Again, many other words. So this is not something that you would not be able to use in English. Vowels should not be difficult at all for English speakers. So get, cenar, celebración. Okay, again, you can hear that this E has the same sound as in get. So cenar means to have dinner or to eat dinner. Celebración, as you probably already know yourself, is a celebration. And you'll be seeing many Spanish words that are either the same or very similar to some English words, so some are going to be very easy for you to learn. Then we have in English I, which in Spanish is pronounced as I, so it is kind of an equivalent of having two E's in the English language next to each other, like in the word leak or sea. Okay? So to show it to you in some Spanish words, we have millón, which is million, and sentimental. Again, you can hear it. Leak, sí, sentimental, millón. So this is the sound that you want to have for the Spanish I. Now the last two are O and U. So the Spanish O is pronounced as O. Kind of similar to the way you would pronounce the word prawn in English. So the equivalent of a Spanish O is kind of A and W in English. Okay, so prawn, hora, sol. The first word right here, hora, means an hour, and sol means sun. And right here you may have noticed that I did not read the H, and we'll talk about it in the next video when we talk about consonants. So basically the first thing you hear in this word is the O, or O in Spanish. And the last thing I want to show you is how to pronounce U in Spanish, which is basically an equivalent of two O's, kind of like U. So like in the English words loom or boom. Let me show you the Spanish words, tú and cubrir. Tú means you, cubrir means cover. So again, you can hear that. Loom, u, cubrir, u, tú, u. This is the sound that you want to get. So that is all I wanted to tell you about the English vowels. And in the next video, I'm going to talk about consonants, which is going to be a little bit more complicated. Maybe. You'll see.